Welcome to AIMS India's online classes. Today, from our science subject, we are going to continue the lesson Earth and Universe. Okay, children? So, in the previous sessions, we have already discussed about the planets, the stars, and the movements of the Earth. So, we are going to continue about the Earth, okay, and how the days and nights are formed. Clear, children? Now, so how are days and nights formed? So every day we have a day and we have a night. Now this is a repeated process. Now day after night, night after day. Now how are these days and nights are formed? Let us learn now. The earth completes one rotation on its own axis in about 24 hours. That is one day. And day and night are caused by the rotation of the earth. Okay, children, so we have learned that earth is going to rotate around itself. No, if the planet earth is going to take the rotation around itself on its own axis. No, axis is an imaginary line which is in tilted position. No, to complete one rotation, that is one round around itself, the earth is going to take 24 hours. About 24 hours. So that is what? 24 hours is equal to 1 day. No, 24 hours is equal to 1 day in our calculations. And day and night are caused because of this rotation of the earth. Okay, so in this 24 hours, what happens? The part where earth is exposed to sun, okay, whether the light which is exposed to sun, so that part will be having the day and the other part will be having the night. Okay, children, again what happens? Again, when this earth is rotating, when it is taking this side, when again this part, this night part, when it is going to come to this side, okay, again here it will be again night, again this side it will be day. Okay, children, so it is nothing but by the rotation of the earth, what happens? Day and night are going to cause. So only half of the earth faces the sun at a time. So that's what I was telling you. So only half part, if this is the earth, children, only half part of the earth will be facing the sun at a time. Okay, and the other part, what happens? It will be dark because there is no light on that side. So thus the countries on this half have daytime. So what are all the countries we are having on this side, that is on this part? So they will be having the daytime. Okay, children, and the other half faces away from the sun at this time has night. So this side countries will be having night and this side countries will be having the day because this half is exposed to sun. No, this is exposed to sun. Okay, children. So as the earth rotates, what happens? The places that had night eventually come to face the sun and experience day, and the places that had day experiences night. See here. So as I have said you before, what happens? So as this is our imaginary axis, children, of the earth, so earth, when it is going to rotate around itself, so this half part will be exposed to sun and is going to receive the light, and the places what are all there this side, they will be having the day. So again when this is going to turn this side, again this part, what happens? So as they were having night at the same time, so this part is going to come this side, no, towards the sun side. So they will be having day, and this one where they have gone back, no, they will be having the day here. Okay, here again these countries are going to come this side and these countries are going to come that side. So they will be having night and here these countries will be having the day. Okay, children, see, like if we are having day here in America and other western countries, they will be having night. Again, when they have day there, we will be having day here. Okay, children, that's all. It is like vice versa. So this is how we will be having day and night because of the rotation of the earth. Okay, children, see here. And not only day and night, children, even seasons are formed because of this earth revolution. What, because of earth rotation, we were having day and night, and because of earth revolution, we are having seasons. So there is a difference between rotation and revolution. Okay, so this is rotation. This we call like earth is going to spin around itself. So this is called rotation. Okay, children, so this you have to remember always, because it is very important, and you should not get confused between rotation and revolution. When the earth is going to rotate around itself, okay, then around itself, then this is called as rotation. Okay, and now here, when the earth is going to take rounds around the sun, see here in the picture, so earth is going to take rounds around the sun, then this is called as revolution. Okay, children, so whereas earth is also rotating, at the same time it is also revolving around the sun, and to complete this revolution around the sun, one revolution, it is going to take 1 year, completely 1 year, that is 365 days. So that is why we have 4 seasons, main 4 seasons in an year. Okay, children. So the earth completes one revolution around the sun in about 1 year. No, see, as it is there, it is revolving around the sun, children. So because of this, we will be having seasons in a year, different type of seasons. Okay, and the revolution of the earth and the tilt of its axis together cause seasons on the earth. So earth is tilted. No, are you able to see here in the picture? Earth is tilted on its own axis, and because of that, and also the revolution of the earth, so both together are going to cause seasons on the earth. See here, so if you can see, so when the earth is towards this side, it is summer, now autumn, then winter, and now it is spring. Okay, children, so some parts of the places on the earth, when they have summer, the other part of the countries or the places will be having winter. And when some part of the places towards the north will be having autumn, then some part of the places towards the south will be having spring. Okay, children, so these are the 4 seasons which we have here. And because of the tilt of the earth axis, the sun rays directly fall on either the northern or the southern hemisphere. So what happens? Because of the tilt of the earth axis, children, this is the earth axis. Okay, so the sun rays, what happens? The sun rays here, they are going to fall directly on either the northern or the southern hemisphere. Okay, if you assume this is north and this is the south, so the part of the earth that receives more sunlight will have summer, and the other half will have winter. So if this is this is north and this is south, children, just a minute. Okay, so one part will be having the complete sunrise and the other part will be having the darker shade. Okay, so the part of the earth that receives more sunlight, okay, will be having summer. See here, yes, now here it is summer and now it is here winter. Okay, so same like that here, this part which is exposed to sun will be having summer, suppose in the northern hemisphere, and here the southern hemisphere which is receiving the less amount of sunlight will be having winter. Clear, children? Now As the earth moves around the sun, after about 6 months, the part that had summer will now have winter, and the part that had winter will now have summer. So what happens is, as we said, the total days to complete one revolution for the earth around the sun, it takes about 12 months. No, 12 months. And in this 12 months, what happens, as the earth moves around the sun, after about 6 months, that is the half time, after half time, the part which was having summer here will be having winter, and the part that is having winter will now have summer. Okay children, so half in 12 months, half, what is the half? 6 months. So the part which is having summer for 6 months will be having again winter the other 6 months. Okay children, and in between you will be having spring and also autumn. So in between you will be having spring and autumn. See here, we'll just see, therefore when countries in the northern hemisphere have summer, countries in the southern hemisphere have winter. Okay, then for example, when we have summer in India, which is in the northern hemisphere, Australia in the southern hemisphere has winter. Okay, see here, when we'll be having summer in India. So where is India? India is in the northern hemisphere. Okay, and Australia is in southern hemisphere. So this opposite countries, opposite direction countries. So India when it is summer, Australia will be having winter. Okay children, see here. So this is summer and this is winter. When we are here in the northern hemisphere, okay, this is India and this is Australia in the southern hemisphere. Okay children, now, and apart from summer and winter seasons, so we also have two more seasons which we call as autumn and spring. So even we have showed you the autumn and spring seasons, children. So apart from these two main seasons, what are they? Summer and winter. We also have autumn and spring. So when does this autumn come? Autumn comes after summer and before winter. After summer and before winter. Okay, see, when is this autumn? So autumn is going to come after summer. After summer you will be having autumn, and it is before before winter. Fall, this is fall is nothing but autumn children. So when is autumn children? After summer, before winter. So you will be having this season. Okay children, and now while spring comes after winter and before summer. See here, again the other season, spring is there. So when does this come? Spring is going to come after winter and before summer. Okay children, so this is how you will be getting the season. Again from this season to this season, that is summer to winter, it is going to take around 6 months, no? So in between you will be having the other season, that is for third month. For every 3 months the season is going to change, no? So for 3 months if you have summer, and after summer you will be having for 3 months autumn, again you will have winter for 3 months, again 3 months you will be having spring, again summer. So this is how the season goes. Clear children? Clear? Yes, now. So it is neither very hot nor very cold during these seasons. These seasons are pleasant. So that's what I said. So these two seasons, spring and autumn, they do not have extreme climates like summer and winter. They are not very hot like summer and they are not very cold like winter, because these seasons are coming after summer and after winter. No, so these seasons are pleasant. So they are, I mean, they are pleasant. So it's very cool in the sense to feel the weather and the climate. So we feel very happy because there is no extreme cold and extreme hot here. Clear, children? So first you will get summer, then you will get autumn, okay, then you will get winter, and after that you are going to get the spring, and again it starts like that, again after spring summer. So this is how we will be getting all the 4 seasons in 365 days, that is in 12 months, that is again in a 1 year, where the earth is going to complete one complete revolution around the sun. Clear, children? I hope you have understood this. Okay. Now, see here, the same thing what I have explained you, again it is in the diagram picture, children. See here, this is the earth. Okay. And where it is going to revolve around the sun, where it is going to take around 12 months. Okay, 12 months this is. So then the side where the sun is exposed, that I mean the sunlight is reflected on the earth part, so those particular places will be having summer. Okay, again here see, this is summer, this side countries will be having summer, again this side countries will be having summer. Okay, children, so like that. Again here opposite, again after 6 months the climate is going to change. So these people they will be having winter, and again these people they will be having summer. Okay, children, same like that here this side. Okay, whereas here you will be having spring, and here you will be having autumn. Clear, children? Again this also will be going to again repeat. Okay, children, so this is how you will be having the earth revolution around the sun. Okay, now let us learn some of the keywords here, like what are all we have learned until now in our lesson. Planet. So what is planet? Objects in the solar system that revolve around the sun. Okay, children? Satellite. Objects in the solar system that revolve around the planets. Orbit. The fixed path along which the planets move around the sun. So every planet has got a fixed path, children. Every planet and even every satellite has got its own way. An axis is an imaginary line passing through the north pole, the south pole, and the center of the earth. Okay, children? And now equator. An imaginary line on the earth surface that divides it into two equal halves, that is the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Clear, children? So these are the important keywords. So you have to get these words by hearted so that you do not get confused or you remember the concept well. Clear? Now, so let us just give a quick summary for our lesson, like what all we have learned. The sun, the 8 planets revolving around the sun, their moons and the dwarf planets together form the solar system. So what is the solar system, children? The sun, the 8 planets, and which are revolving around the sun. What are they? They are the 8 planets, okay, and their moons. So we also learned that every planet has got moons, but only some few planets have not got moons, okay, and the dwarf planets all together they are going to form the solar system. And the planets revolve around the sun in their own fixed orbits, that is their fixed path. They are going to take travel around the sun in their own ways. And an object moving around, this is around spelling AROUND, children. R is missing here. An object moving around a planet in the solar system is called its moon or satellite. Okay, so we have one more object which is going to move around the planet, children, and that is nothing but the moon of that particular planet, or we can also call it as a satellite of that particular planet. Okay, and those are the natural satellites of that planets. Okay, and as the earth moves around the sun in its orbit, it also rotates about its own axis. So as the earth moves around the sun, what we call it as? We call it that as the revolution. So as the earth revolve around the sun in its own orbit, it also rotates about its own axis. Along with that, it also rotates around its own axis. Okay, so both rotation and revolution both take place at the same time. But the earth, it will take 24 hours to rotate around its own axis, but to to travel around the sun, it will take 12 months to complete one revolution. Clear, children? Yes. So earth rotation on its own axis causes day and night. This is for 24 hours, which causes day and night. Okay, and the earth axis of rotation is tilted at an angle of about 23.5 degrees. So earth axis of rotation, it is tilted, and this angle of this tilted position of the axis is about 23.5 degrees. Okay, children, and the revolution of the earth and the tilt of its axis together cause seasons on the earth. So both revolution and also the tilt of the earth axis together are going to cause the seasons of the earth, which we call them as summer, winter, spring and autumn. Clear, children? So this is what the lesson is. I hope you have understood the concepts well. Okay, then we will be continuing with more topics in the coming session. Until then, take care, stay well and goodbye. Please visit our website www.aimstoday.in for other information regarding online classes, quizzes, live worksheets, DIY activities, English classes, coding. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.